Well, it's time for our monthly segment with the Northeast Tennessee Department of Health. And today we're talking about Child Dental Health Month. Joining us today is Dr. Julie Vines. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, first off, why is Child Dental Health Month so important?
Yeah, so February is Children's Dental Health Month, and it provides us the perfect opportunity to educate our parents on the importance of good dental health habits early on in a child's life. Good oral health habits early on in a child's life can prevent problems later on, like dental decay or gum disease.
Well, I know it's so important that parents go ahead and start this for their children. Why is it so important for them to make sure that they have healthy teeth and gums? They might think, oh, we can worry about that later, but it's important to worry about that in the beginning.
It is. It is. It's important for parents to understand that dental health and overall health are also linked in children and adults. And a big example of this with children is good oral health habits early on can assist with proper speech development.
And speaking of good habits early on, what can parents do to make sure that dental health is fun and engaging for their kids, but also not so scary too when they have to end up going to the dentist later on?
Yes. So parents can encourage their children to brush and floss, of course. That's the cornerstone of good oral hygiene. They can provide colorful toothbrushes, and they can provide toothbrushes that depict their favorite characters. And they can also look for those toothpastes that of course contain fluoride, but also have those wonderful flavors that children are going to like, that are going to encourage them.
And what about when it's time to go to the dentist? I know that there's, a lot of questions about when do you start that, and what are the best ways to do that to make sure it's not so daunting?
Yes, of course. We want to see children probably by at least age 1 or at least 6 months after the first tooth appears in the mouth. And so by bringing them at such a young age, they don't have so many of those fears, and they can get used to the environment, and they can, we can make them at home from an early age.
Are there any other tips or resources for parents when it comes to supporting their child's dental health?
Absolutely. Parents can look to the American Dental Association for good resources and videos, and also the American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry. And I also encourage them to reach out to their local health department to see what services are available there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and of course we have plenty more news